Hi. Hello. Okay. To be fair, let me crank this up just a little. Okay. Alright. To be fair, I did have I did have a reason for being late. But okay. Hold on, let me catch up on chat real quick. Okay, before I even go off on my little tangent I was about to have, let me read chat real quick. Okay. Hi Crow, hi Claude, hi Pine, hi Panda, hi Moon. Hello everybody. Hi. Hello. Hello. I am here. After my vacation, I return. Okay, hold on. Let me catch up on chat real quick. Steph isn't here, so his account is not live. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah. If Steph doesn't show up in 15 minutes, are we allowed to leave them? No, you're not allowed to leave. You must stay. If the starting screen, if the starting soon screen never changed, you would be forced to stay for the entire stream. What if I do that as one of these streams, right? What if I do that where for like 2 hours it's just the starting soon screen and that's it? Where's our cheesecake you promised? Nuh-uh, Panda. You're the one who said that you had the cheesecake, so you must provide the cheesecake to the chat. You're the one who said that you got it, so you you must provide it. Also, yes, I apologize for being late. To be fair, I did put in the Discord as to why I was late. I was hanging out with my goats. You'll be playing in the background. Yeah. What I'll do is I'll make a tiny scene. Like I'll put like the tiniest, like me in the top right, the game, my model, everything in the top right. But that's all you can see. I will be muted the whole time. There'd be no game volume. There'd be no mic volume. It would just be me. It'd just be me in the corner playing the game with the starting soon screen. I don't know Morse code, Pine. I don't know Morse code. I don't speak Morse code. I'm sorry. Oh, I okay. Now we're going crazy with it, huh? But yes, hello everybody. I hope you had a great day, as well as I hope you had a great weekend. I'm back home from my vacation, so of course that means it is stream time. Yippee! Yeah. So last week, as I posted, on Wednesday or Friday, we will be having a Q&A stream today, which is today. So I have collected all of the questions you guys have for me, that was posted throughout the weekend, so I can answer them on this stream. So I don't speak Taco Bell, pal. I don't speak Morse code. I'm very scared to translate this. Hold on, let me translate this. What does this say? Morse code translator. Okay, what does this say? Apparently it's saying that there is an error in the translation. Okay, I wait, hold on. Okay. Yeah, it says that there's an error in this translation. I have no idea. Okay, what is Pine saying? Pine, what are you saying? Let's see if your message is making any sense. Morse code. Oh, it says hello, Seth, which, you know what? That, fair enough. Oh, OMG, I missed the Q&A for him. No, it's okay, Moon. I mean, okay. It's not like you can't ask me questions during this stream, because of course I'll answer them. It's just that I just have like a few questions that were asked over the weekend. So yeah, I'm just gonna answer those, and then yes, if you have any questions, you can put them in the chat and I'll answer them in the chat as well. I would like 3 Doritos Locos Tacos, a large Baja Blast. Oh my god. Okay, Panda, what is your Taco Bell order? Where'd you post it at? So, yeah. Suggestions is where I posted there's like a little form that you can click on. If you click suggestions, there's a little thing that's like Q&A, but I posted like a short about it and stuff. Yeah, and there was also a video. Yes, correct. I see. Okay, so that's what the dots and dashes means. Equals Seth. Yes, that's me. But yes, if you're wondering as to why I was late, I put it in the Discord. I put a picture in the Discord. I was late because I had to take care of my goats. And I got distracted playing with my goats because I was giving them treats. So then I was like, oh wait, I have to go stream. I was like, goodbye my pet goats. I must go stream. They also, okay, so funny thing about owning goats is yes, actual like you have goats in the ocean out of the listen, if you've ever seen SpongeBob, you know how Sandy gets around? It's exactly the same way with the goats. The goats just have an oxygen helmet on at all times. Did you roll your eyes? Not intentionally. If I did, it's because of how I'm looking at chat right now. I don't usually look at chat through my main monitor. I look at chat through my right monitor. But I'm looking through chat on my main monitor right now, so if my eyes do weird movements, I apologize. I thought you were talking about no. I put it in the Discord. If you go look at the Discord channel, if you go look at general, I posted a picture of it. It's why I said I was gonna be late. I was like, hey guys, I might be late by a few minutes, and then I posted a picture. Oh jeez. Okay, Claude, that nearly crashed my computer. What? Why did that nearly crash? I'm pretty sure I just thought I'd be feeling like flash. What the heck? I'm so confused. Like, yeah. I'm pretty sure I just saw everything like flash. It was crazy. Okay, Claude, what is this? Let me translate this. Okay. Please let us drop a nuclear bomb on you. I want to see you explode and watch the 24/7 stream. Even while you suffer from the radioactive fallout poisoning, your native coral reef, just to watch your VTuber model simply exist while you fight the fish for resources. Guys, what has Claude been on these past couple of days, man? Why does Claude hate me? What is going on? Cephalopod. That's me, Dan. I'm a cephalopod. Hello. Everyone spam Russian. Do not spam Russian. This chat is English only for a reason, so I can actually understand what's being said. It is Dan. Dan the man. Indeed it is. I think Claude got possessed. Yeah, probably. I'm gonna be shocked. Dan is free from the basement. Run. No, Dan, get back in the basement. Okay. Let's look at... he found the exit. No, get him back in here. I'm gonna speak French. Oh my gosh. The chat's just gonna turn into multiple different languages. Okay. Let's look at some questions. Moving on, let us look at questions. Okay. What questions do I want to? Which one do I want to answer first? I'll pull this one up first. Okay, actually, I think this should be. Oh, perfect. Okay, this is. Okay, funny story. This is just the leftover. Not this comment specifically, but I already have a source from the last Q&A that I completely forgot to take out of. That I forgot to delete from this overlay. So here it is. Okay. Okay, first image. Let's see. We have 3 questions here from Krim. Thank you, Krim, for sending in your questions. Let's see what it says. Okay, 3 questions here. If you could fight a giant animal, which one would you pick? If I could fight a giant animal, what's something that I could fight? I could fight a giant animal. What would I pick? What's something that's giant but also very friendly that also probably wouldn't hurt? Octopus versus squid. There's a kraken? Probably not. Oh my gosh, hello? Hello? Hi, Sugar Denpa. Hello. Sorry, let me get this out of the way. Hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello. Welcome in, raiders. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hello. I wasn't expecting a raid. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hello. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid, Sugar. In the middle of me thanking everyone for the raid, you have to hit me with this. Please let me thank the raiders. Hi, Sugar. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you had a great stream, and I also appreciate the raid. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. I hope stream went well. Hello, everybody. I am Seph of the Sea. I'm a coconut octopus VTuber. Sorry, chat's messing with me as I'm trying to. You got. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so you activate the ball toggle. Oh my god. Okay. I'm so sorry, Sugar. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a great stream. Yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you had a great time. Yeah, chat's messing with me, so they're completely messing me up right now while I thank you, so I apologize. But yes. No, wait, I messed it up. No, hold on. I'm so sorry. Hold on. I'm trying to do the shout out thing. Hold on. I'm so bad at this. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, dude, they're messing with me as I'm trying. I'm so sorry. It's so chaotic right now. Okay. Here. Okay. God, dude. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to thank the raider. I'm sorry I must dip because I'm hungry. No problem at all. I appreciate the raid. I hope you had a great stream as well. I hope you have wonderful food. Yeah, thank you so much for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. But yes, go eat. Have some food. All good. Thank you. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Chat, behave. Please. I'm just trying to thank the person for raiding me. I'm trying to thank them. Please. My goodness. Dude, okay. I'm sitting here trying to thank the wonderful raider for taking the time out of their day to come to my stream and raid me. And here is everyone else hitting everything they can at me. Guys, please. Please. I'm just trying to thank the raiders. Please calm down. Oh my gosh. Apparently it is gonna be a chaos stream today because I can't even think. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I'm so, gosh. Dude, you guys threw me off my concentration so much that I couldn't even shout out sugar properly. I literally was messing up what I was typing because of everything that was going on. Gosh. Now Claude speaking Japanese, dude. Okay, my Nihongo is not this good, man. Okay, all right. Let's get back to the questions. Let's get back on track here. Okay. If you had to fight a giant animal, which one would you pick? Oh my goodness. Okay. What would be the least threatening animal is what I'm trying to think of. I'm trying to think of what, like, a fun animal. A panda. I want to fight a panda. I want to fight a panda. Pandas are just the most lazy, like, just the laziest animals in existence, man. They are only alive because we keep them alive. Do you guys know this? Do you guys know that pandas are like... Okay, wait a second. Okay, I realized... Okay. It's in your name, panda. It's in your name. It's literally in your name. You literally have lazy in your name. But I'm talking about actual pandas, not you, panda. I'm talking about the animal panda. I would fight a giant panda because it wouldn't be that difficult, and it would actually just be very, like, cuddly and probably not at all dangerous. Okay, what if I fought like a sea slug or a sea snail? What if I fought a snail? What if I fought a snail or a slug, right? What are they gonna do, right? What are they gonna do? It moves so slow, man. Snails and slugs aren't gonna do anything to me. It's just gonna slither towards me, and I'm just gonna be like, "Up, wait, what are you gonna do?" Like, I don't hate panda. I think he might be. I'm not. No, okay, I'm not. I'm simply saying that pandas are extremely lazy animals. I mean, it's literally in panda's name. Like, I'm saying it would be a very easy fight because pandas are just like Snorlax, man. It would be a very easy fight. There's not much going on for a panda. Okay. What is the weirdest movie you've seen? What is the weirdest movie that I've seen? My Minecraft snail sugar will hear about this. Now you're I'm not slandering Snorlax. I'm simply saying that pandas and Snorlax have a lot in common because they're both very lazy animals. Okay. What is the weirdest movie that I've seen? I'm trying to think as to what the weirdest movie that I've seen is. Okay. What are we classifying as weird here? Can I also say weird as in like it was just a movie that well, no, I don't know. I was gonna say like enjoyment that I got out of the movie as well, but like if we're just talking about movies that are weird, you know what? There is a movie that I know of. Hold on. Hold on, let me get the name of it. Okay. Okay, I don't know how I ended up watching this movie. I don't know how I found this. I think it was because I was looking through like Amazon Prime one year and I was just watching random movies that I saw. And the one that's always stuck with me because it's just a really weird movie is it's a movie that came out in 2006 that is that's a South Korean movie called I'm a Cyborg But That's Okay. At the time I watched it, I thought it was a really weird movie, and it's also really like if you're not like you don't expect it, but it's also very like what's the word for it? What's the word for like body gore? What's the word for it where like it's like I can't think of the word for it, but it has to do like body horror. Okay, yeah, body horror. Yeah. That movie surprisingly has a lot of body horror in it, and as a like, you know, when I was younger and watching it and having no idea what it was, I was really grossed out by that movie because it has a shocking amount of body horror in it. and I wasn't expecting it because yeah, it was just like a weird movie to me. So if you ever want to look it up, if you ever want to watch it, it's called I'm a Cyborg, but That's Okay. Maybe I should rewatch it now that I'm much older and can actually understand what's going on, but it was a strange movie to me for sure. Like funny weird or creepy weird? I think creepy weird would be what I would go with for like a weird movie, but I would put that up there as like that's a weird movie that I've seen. Is that one? It's like I said, it's just because of the body horror. Like you don't expect it, and then the movie just starts doing it. I'm like, okay, I'm good, man. I'm okay. Okay, next question. Why do you look like a blue macaroon? I mean, okay. I see what you're saying. I do see how I look like a blue macaroon. And it's mainly because of the shell design. But I think that's cute. Okay? I'll say it. I think looking like a macaroon is cute. Though I don't know the last time I ate a macaroon. It's been a while since I've ate one. But yes, I do look like a blue macaroon. Confirmed. No, do not do not do not do not do not do not do that. I will admit that that me looking like a blue macaroon is cute, and I would like to see fan art of that. So if anyone would like to do that, you have my permission. But yes, I do look like a blue macaroon because of my shell. Yes, that is true. You don't have to, Stormy. You don't have to. Okay. Only if you want to, Stormy. Okay. Next question. Okay. Next question is from Greacher. Greacher isn't even here. But it's fine. I shall answer the question anyway. Okay. 2 questions right now. First, why a cephalopod? I've talked about this before, but you can count on your fingers how many blue cephalopod VTubers you know of. I'll wait for you to name how many blue cephalopod VTubers that you know of, and then that should answer the question as to why I'm a blue coconut cephalopod. You know what I mean? Like I know that there are other VTubers out there that are octopus themed, because of course, I mean, who doesn't love octopuses? But can you name how many other VTubers that are out there with a design like mine? That's really, you know what I mean? Like that's really the biggest reason as to why. Like that I chose a cephalopod because one, I like sea creatures and I like octopuses, and I chose this design because I mean, yeah, man, how many other VTubers can you think of or do you know of that have this design? You know? Not to say that other VTubers aren't, you know, animals or anything like this, but you can count on your fingers how many blue cephalopod VTubers you know. Okay. He would have known if he was here day 1. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, I'm curious. Wait, what do you mean I would? If he was here day 1, what do you mean? Oh. No, I mean, I don't... Yeah, okay. Fair, Claude, but I don't mind answering it again. I mean, people ask me all the time in chat anyway, so, I mean, it's perfectly fine. It's mainly just because it's a unique design that I like. And it turned out wonderful, so... Yeah. Yeah. That's why I am a cephalopod. Stormy uses fireball. Why is Stormy? Why are you using fireball? If any, 1. I've counted 1. Yeah, exactly, Claude. That's my point. You get it. If anything, I am lightning. Why are you guys? Okay, now we're casting spells in the chat. Okay. You know what? Maybe I should add those as redeems. Imagine having those as redeems to where you can cast different like magical powers, and it affects my model when you do it. And second, do you have any pets? I do. I'm not going to disclose how many that I have because most of them are my parents, and it's a pretty decent amount is all I'll say. I do have a fair bit amount of animals. So yes, I mean I I just posted about my goats in the Discord channel, so yes, I can confirm that yes I do have plenty of animals. I have lots of pets. They're all my parents. I cast Curse of Binded Carved Pumpkin? Wait. I cast Curse of Binding Carved... Wait, what? What is that supposed to be, Claude? Oh no. Oh no. Do not cast the pumpkin upon me. I cast Bald Octopus? What? No! Guys, this guy can cast spells over Twitch chat. It is over for me. He just casted Bald Octopus, and now I've become bald. It is over for me. I don't know how he was able to do this. This guy has magical powers. In Minecraft, cursive binding locks items into your inventory, and carved linking cover half of your... Oh, that's evil, Claude. That's evil. Oh my god. Wait, I get it now, because the carved pumpkin is the jack-o'-lantern, and then you can put the jack-o'-lantern on your head, right? Oh my gosh. Okay. That's evil. That's funny. Okay. Next question. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, look at this. It's from Claude. Okay. Let's see what Claude says. First question. Number 1. You suck. How could you say that, Claude? How could you say that? I can't believe it. Why would you say I suck? That's Photoshop? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. I have the screenshot of it right here. I have no... Fine, what are you saying? Hold on. I gotta get the Morse code translator pulled back up. I still have no idea what that's supposed to say, Pine. I'm sorry. But yes, question 1. I suck. No, I don't. Question 2. How fun has streaming been? Streaming has been awesome. I talked about it during the 6-month stream, but man, it's been so fun. I love streaming. It's like I said before during my debut. Well, actually, I guess it rings even more true during the 6-month stream. But yeah, man, I love streaming. Just getting to hang out with everyone, being able to talk about our days, being able to talk about games, literally just being able to talk and hang out. I want to change it for the world, especially now that I'm like fairly active as a content creator, putting out videos, putting out shorts, all that. I mean, yeah, I want to change it for the world. I'm very, very happy to have an audience, you know? Like I love my community. I enjoy just everything about streaming. So streaming has been extremely fun. I wouldn't change any of it. I'm greatly appreciative of everybody. Okay, what? It's been changed. Okay, let me go look. Go look at Discord. You are the best streamer ever. Totally. Okay. Claude went and edited the message. Okay. Thank you, Claude. Okay. Let's see. Number 3. Would you quit if you got too popular? I don't know. I don't know. It's a difficult question to answer because I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say that the goal here for me, is for me to not be popular, but I'm also very content with growing over time as a streamer, but not immediately being like uber popular. I don't think I would quit if I became too popular. I think I would quit if I ever burnt out. I think if I did not enjoy content creation anymore, I think that's when I would quit. Like if I did not find joy of streaming or uploading videos or anything like that, I would quit. I think that's when I would quit, is when I just don't enjoy it anymore. So, I mean, for the time being, for many, many years, I hope to continue and just doing this, just hanging out on stream, uploading shorts, uploading videos. Like I'm very happy with this. So, but if I got too popular, it would just depend. I think I would quit if I just didn't feel it anymore. If I ever lost that spark for content creation, then either a hiatus or maybe I would quit then. But it's hard to say because, I mean, popular or not, I still have all of you coming and chatting and talking to me. So, I'm still happy with that. Even as a small community as this is, I mean, I'm more than grateful for this. I'm more than appreciative of this. So, I could be the largest streamer in the world. I could be an absolute nobody. Just with where I'm at right now, I'm more than happy. With the little fishies behind you in the background? Yeah. That's you guys back there. I do need to get a custom background at some point. I would like to. I know I was talking about it, but I would like to get a custom background. I haven't had any ideas as to what I would like to get, because honestly, this background so far works really, really well. Like I really like this background. This background is extremely fitting. It's animated. It's really cool. It's a good background. But are we fishes now? I mean, okay. I know you guys are always asking for a fan name, but I don't know as to what kind of fan name would work. Like I don't know. I don't know what I would call you guys. I know that it would be nice to have a fan name, but I want something that everyone agrees on would be a good fan name. I don't want Pinecone. I'm gonna be honest, I can't understand a single thing that's being said, and every time I translate it, it's like it doesn't work. But I don't know what my fan name would be. I would like to come up with a fan name at some point, but I want it to be fitting. So I don't know what it would be. Okay, next question. What do we have? I go through the Discord ones real quick before I move on to the next ones. Okay. Pine is stuck in Morse code. Pine, come back to the light, please. I'm down for fish, or maybe even your inklings. Maybe. I don't know yet. I don't know. I feel like we can come up with something like really good, but I don't know. I have to think about it, honestly. Okay. Next question. What do we have here? Okay. You are offered this orb with the power to grant you any wish you want. No limits on uses, but all have a drawback if not worded correctly. What are your 5 wishes? I cast trash and you throw that. Okay. Okay, man. Thanks. What are your 5 wishes? Okay. What are my 5 wishes? Okay. It's gonna be silly to say this, but I don't really have any wishes right now. Especially when you have to be extremely specific. I don't have any wishes. Like I wouldn't be like, oh, I wish to be popular, or oh, I wish I had money. I'm I'm very content with what I have right now, so I don't know what my wishes would be. What are my 5 wishes? Okay, I'll have you guys help me come up with 5 very specific wishes. Well, we're gonna have chat participation. So I will divvy out the 5 wishes to everyone in the chat. Please list a single wish that you would like, but make sure that make sure that you I mean, why not, right? I mean, everyone gets one wish. You can put it in the chat if you want. But what are my 5 specific wishes? I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. Like, okay, I don't have any specific wishes at the moment. Like, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. I'm sorry if this is not necessarily the answer that you're looking for, but I haven't really thought about as to what specific wishes would be, especially if you have to word it in a specific way as to not mess it up, you know. Less stream scuff, but when it happens, it's comedically timed and funny. That doesn't ruin the stream and can be resolved in a timely manner. It makes us laugh and a funny clip. I mean, see, exactly, like something like that's okay. That's reasonable. I would like, that's what I mean. Like, yeah, that's something that I feel like that's a good wish, because it happens, but it's like you said, it's at least comedic and it doesn't ruin the stream. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I won't lie. That's pretty solid. I wish with all my heart to fly with the dragons in a land apart. Oh, Pine still. Yes, of course the dragon tails. of course the dragon tail. Of course, dragon tails. Pine, I don't know what you're saying. It's only Morse code. Yeah, well, I can see that. Yes, I can see that it is in fact only Morse code. Yes. I don't know. 5 wishes. Okay. I mean, that stream scuff is pretty good. Okay. How about this? How about we make it this way? I will say a wish. But when I say a wish, you have to put in the chat what the consequences would be. So I can put like a generic wish, and then you'd be like, okay, here's your wish, but then here's actually what happens when you wish for it. Like, here's the downside. We need more watch parties. I'm waiting for the backrooms to come out on streaming. I want to watch the backrooms. I was thinking if the backrooms was out, or streamable, I was thinking about watching it this weekend, but I would have to check because I don't think the backrooms is out yet. Cartoons, cartoons would be pretty good. On my flight over, when I was flying out, I watched Ben 10. I watched like 2 seasons of Ben 10 on my flight. It was awesome. I really liked it. I miss watching Ben 10, so now that I'm older, I'm going back and rewatching it. I mean, we can do watch parties. That's perfectly fine. Or cartoons and everything. Yeah, absolutely. I would be perfectly fine with that. I think that would be pretty cool. I fixed the Morse code. It used to be I used to only type Morse code no matter what I did, but I fixed it. Well, good job, Pine. I'm glad to hear that you fixed it. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm gonna put a wish, but then you guys have to put the consequences in the chat, okay? All right. I wish everyone would have a permanent Twitch and YouTube membership to the channel of the sea, so nobody would have ads and we could all watch peacefully with no interruption. And Seth earns a decent passive income from all of our memberships. $7 a month per person that watches a Seth stream that we don't have to pay for. I mean, a pretty solid idea. I mean, yeah. I mean, why not, right? And listen, if I didn't have to run ads every hour, trust me, I would. Trust me, if I did not have to run ads, I would not. I would not run ads if that was a possibility for me. The downside is you have what? The downside is you have cancer? That's crazy. What? That's actually crazy. Hey guys, here's this actually pretty solid idea. Yeah, you have cancer. Okay. Okay. The downside is you explode and barely survive every match or every March 13th at 5:53 p.m. Yeah, let's do it. I like those odds. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, all right. Let's see. Okay. I was gonna say you're allergic to cheesecake. Panda, please. No. Do not do that. Do not do that. Not allergic. Please don't make me allergic to cheesecake. I love cheesecake. That's my favorite. That's my favorite cake. My favorite dessert. Aside from like red velvet. Actually, no. You know what I like more than red velvet cake? I like key lime pie. Key lime pie cake is so good. Okay? Key lime pie cake is delicious. If I could not have cheesecake for the rest of my life, I would have key lime pie cake. Key lime pie is amazing. I love key lime pie so much. Guess what, Seth? What's up? What's up, Pine? What's up? What's up? Any day in the year. Why my... Why my month? It's because of the joke that Claude had from a few months ago saying that I was going to explode on March 13th. It's that. So just every March 13th, I just explode and barely survive. Okay. You don't know the lore story. I mean, yeah, the lore is Claude almost on every YouTube short would comment explode on March 13th or something along the lines of you're going to explode on March 13th. And when it was March 13th of this year, I was like, Claude, we're going to play this game. And then we played it. We played Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. We did pretty decent. Okay. I gotta say, Claude and I actually got somewhat far into that game. We were pretty decent at it. We weren't the best, but for having never played that game before and only having watched like streamers, and like streamers and videos of it, we managed to get pretty far. Having never like played or touched this game before. It was pretty fun. I love cheesecake and key lime pie. Yeah, exactly. Dude, cheesecake is goated. Cheesecake is really, really good. But key lime pie is also really up there. I love key lime pie. Okay, my top 3 desserts, if it had to be cake or pie or whatever, would be cheesecake number 1, key lime pie number 2, and pumpkin pie number 3. Dude, pumpkin pie is so delicious. Pumpkin pie is also extremely delicious as well. Pumpkin pie with a little bit of whipped cream on top. Oh my god. Delicious. Yeah, pumpkin pie. I think Seth likes key lime pie. I do. I do like key lime pie. I just know your VTuber model grows and shrinks a little, kind of like you breathe. Yeah, it's because the Oh, hold on. Does VTube Studio do it automatically? Yeah, it does. Yeah. Okay, that's like the really cool thing is yes. I mean, I'm obviously I'm breathing in real life. But yeah, it's a thing within VTube Studio. It's like an idle thing. It's like a pre-animated thing. VTube Studio does it automatically, which is really cool because yes, it does show me breathing. Yes, I am alive. You can tell that I'm alive because you can see my model is breathing. Even though it's not me breathing IRL. You can tell that I'm a living person. I mean, a living octopus because of that. Sorry, I was scratching my eye. Oh yeah, remember? I love that game. Pumpkin. Yeah. I love puzzles and brain games. Puzzles and brain games are fun. I'm not the best at them, but kinda, sorta, you know? Kinda, sorta. Breathing Mario plush, but it's Seth. That's crazy. Person? No, 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 no. Oh, sorry. Well, rub my eye, I should say. I rub my eye with my tentacle, as you can see here. I'm rubbing my eye because my eye itches. Mr. Puzzles? Who's Mr. Puzzles? Why is my eye? Ugh. Oh, my eye. Okay. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Well, yeah, it's... hold on. Because I keep rubbing my eye. I need to stop. I need to stop. I need to stop. Okay. Okay, 5 wishes. But I have... Okay. Okay, okay. Alright. 5 wishes, but you guys come up with the consequences. Okay. Wish number 1. I become a real-life cephalopod. I turn into my VTuber model. What are the consequences? What are the consequences? I turn into this. You're locked in your shell and you can so you can barely move. Oh my god. Quick. Bald. Someone make me bald so I'm not trapped in my shell. Quick. Please. Someone make me bald. Make me bald, please. I don't want to be trapped in here. I don't want to be trapped in here. Woohoo! I'm not trapped anymore. Yippee! Only we can choose when you move. Oh my god. Yeah, the redeem actually just controls my life. Yeah, you can only drink when we say you can drink. Yeah, we can. You can only move when we say you can move. Hi, Sid. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, Sid. Hello. I'm bald again. Yippee! I can move. Oh, I'm now confined to my show. Okay. All right. Next question. Next question. Next question. We have a very philosophical. We have a very philosophical question here, everybody. Bean. Side effect: everybody gets jealous and doesn't talk to you. That's crazy. If everyone got jealous and wouldn't talk to me, I'd probably be very lonely. I don't think it would be fun to be a streamer if I was if I couldn't talk to anybody. Like, okay, half of the time, or like half of the point of being a streamer is to talk to people. So if I couldn't talk to people, then why would I be a streamer? Please don't leave. I have no friends. I mean, that's what it would turn into, right? Like, if everyone got jealous and wouldn't talk to me, I mean, that's what I feel like it would turn into. Is like, yeah, man, I would just be really lonely because no one would talk to me. Seth is a video game character. I mean, I would like to become a video game character. I would like to be put into a game. I don't have to be, you know, like, I don't have to be a person in the game. Like, I don't have to be like an NPC or anything. But I think it would be pretty cool if I was like a sticker or something like that, you know, like if I was just a little cameo or like a little thing. That's why you keep us in your basement, for the goats. I have to feed the goats somehow. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's not even my basement, dude. It's Dan's basement, dude. Get that right. It's not even my basement. It's not even my basement. It's Dan's. I mean, technically, you're the only one talking here. Okay. By technicality, yes, I am the only person talking here. However, I am responding to everything you guys are saying, so you guys are also talking too, even if it's through text. You guys are still talking. He's talking to his imaginations. No, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I'm not talking to my imagination. You guys are real. You guys are real. You guys would never be fake, right? You guys would never be fake, right? Guys, why are you guys fading away? I took my meds. Where's everyone going? You co-owner of the basement. Send him to the mental hospital. Oh no, I'm okay. I'm okay. Wake up? What do you mean wake up? I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm awake. Nightmare. 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 For all a figment of your head. Ooh, no. No, you guys are real. You guys are real. No. I know you guys are real. Please. I know you guys are you guys exist. It's okay, you must let go. What, you're saying the accident wasn't my fault? Is that what you're trying to say? Wake up, you've been in a coma for 3 years. Okay. That's gotta be one of my biggest fears, man. That's gotta be like, I hope that never happens to me. That has to be a really big fear of just, I don't want to be in a coma, man. Like, I don't want to know what a coma is like or anything. I don't want any of that. That has to be such a big fear for me, because from what I've heard from people who have coma, like, have you ever read or seen the stories of people that like live full lives while they're in a coma, and then they wake up and it's like the life that they go to is so much worse, and they have mental issues because of it? Like, they have actual health issues because of it, because their life outside of a coma was way worse. Like, it's scary, man. I don't want to know what a coma is like, nor do I ever want to experience that. That sounds miserable. Yeah, man. Like, that's scary. That's actually scary. Why does it just say beans in the corner? It was one of the, someone just commented beans, so I was like, why not take a picture of it? I was like, yeah, I mean, you know, it's not really a question, but you know what? I can throw beans up. Why not, right? Why not? It's like that one Rick and Morty episode where Morty lives an entire life in a video game thinking it's real. Exactly. It's literally, it's that, and that's what scares me, man. I could not imagine being in a coma, living an entire life, and then waking up and just being like, yeah, all of that didn't happen. That's extremely scary. I've been in a coma for about 4 months because of a car crash. I'm very sorry to hear. I would ask you as to what the experience is like, but I'm pretty sure that's very traumatic, and I don't want to bring up any terrible 4 weeks, not 4 months, my bad. But yeah, I don't want to bring up any you know, emotions and such from that, so you don't have to talk about it, but I'm sorry to hear about that. Okay, no, it's fine. It was basically just a little dream. Okay, well, as long as you're doing much better, then that's honestly all that matters. On that, yeah, as long as you're doing a lot better now, then I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm just glad to know that you're here, so thank you very much for being with us. Okay. Alright. I see here that Twitch is bugging me about running ads again. So I'm gonna save the next here. I will prep the next question. Here, okay. I will prep the next question. Okay. I'm going to AFK for about 3 minutes. So if you guys want to get up, get some food, get some drink, get some water, whatever you gotta do, you gotta do. I'm gonna go get up and grab a drink myself. And yeah, I'll be back in about 3 minutes. I'm gonna wait for it to hit. Hold on a second. I'm gonna wait for it to hit this. Okay, I'll be back. I'll be right back. At time. Hello, 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 hello. The ads are over. Jeff Bezos has taken my 0.1 cent from everybody. Now it is time to continue streaming. Let me catch up on chat real quick. Quick. Eat all the cheesecake and bread. No. No, save me some cheesecake. Please. Please. Fine, if you take all the cheesecake, at least leave me some key lime pie. I'm gonna go shower. No, all good. All good, Claude. Go become unstinky. Become no more stinky, Claude. I don't think ads run that long. Yeah, I mean, it's 3 minutes, but listen, if I didn't have to run ads at all, I wouldn't run ads at all. Trust me, I would like to not have to, but Twitch has to make money somehow, I suppose. It's EP time? Okay. Rest up, Panda. Have yourself a good night. Sleep well, Panda. Sleep well, sleep well. Okay, yes. Back to the question at hand. Do you play Geometry Dash? Are you saying I was stinky before I took it? Yes, you're stinky. Now go shower. Do you play Geometry Dash, and will you ever? I used to play it when I was younger. But I don't play it much, like, as of recent, but I can try and play it on stream at some point. I mean, I like rhythm games, and I mean, it is a rhythm game, so I could definitely check it out on stream. Who's Sid? Sid is oh, I didn't even realize the sorry, that's what you're referring to. Who's Sid? Yeah. That's Sid. Sid is who's Stormy? Who's Sid? Bro. Guys, who are you? What do you want from me? Who is Stormy? That is a good question. Who is Sid exactly? I don't know. Who are either of those people? Okay. Next question. Let's see. Who am I? Am I real? You might be. That is a good question. You might be real. It might not be, but who's to say? Who's to say? Am I real? No. Well, I guess Stan answered that. I guess not. Apparently not real. Is there any particular VTubers that you took inspiration from? VTubers that I took inspiration from. I mean, I don't have a particular, like, if we're talking VTuber model or anything like that, not in particular. But if we're talking about VTubers that inspired me to stream and inspired me to, like, go do content and stuff, I mean, mainly HoloLive. I'm a very big HoloLive watcher. I like watching HoloLive English. Also indies as well. I liked watching, well, I still watch them from time to time, of course, like Chibidoki. Actually, hold on, let me see who some of the, I follow some of the people that I look up to. Limalicious. Just those kind of like, if we're talking just pure inspiration as to who inspired me to stream, HoloLive, but I didn't have anyone in terms of design inspiration. But yeah, I would say HoloLive and indie VTubers for sure. Yeah, just those VTubers in general. I think, let's see. I don't have a specific I think Onigiri, as an example, Onigiri is someone that I watched quite a bit, as well. I enjoyed watching Onigiri. I like her cooking streams. I want to get better at cooking, so I used to watch his streams a little bit, um, and yeah, I this one I like watching as well. Very fun cooking streams. Which Hololive and why? I mean, gosh, I mean, which Hololive and why? It's gonna be crazy to say this, but I've been into Hololive since Hololive existed, more or less, because I watched Hololive since I think 2018 or 2019. I've been watching VTubers for a very long time, so I wouldn't say there was a particular VTuber that inspired me to stream. I think just streaming as a whole and VTubers as a whole really kind of pushed me to become one myself. The collective idea of being a VTuber and just being able to just talk on stream, being able to hang out with other VTubers and content creators, being able to play games, being able to talk about my interests and my hobbies and all that with other people who enjoy either listening to that or just enjoy talking about their own hobbies and interests as well. And that's what really inspired me. I wouldn't say there was a particular person who did, but I would say just kind of as a collective, kind of as a whole, just I've always had a fondness for streaming and for content creation. So I would say that just the general concept of a VTuber and just Hololive in general, just doing that, just being a VTuber and streaming and all that just really appealed to me. Who's Mazura Mazura? I apologize if I butcher that. It's someone that commented on the short. They asked me a question and I answered. Yes. Cooking stream when I get good at cooking. That's really the only thing is, I mean, I think I'm decent at cooking. Not 100% the best, and I would need to learn and improve a lot more before I even thought about cooking on stream. But Overcooked I think would be fun. Overcooked with viewers and the community and stuff, that would be fun. I think Overcooked is a really, really good stream game. I think that would be fun. Oh, wrong button. Okay. Next question. This one I thought was funny, just because of how random it was. Do you enjoy life? Yes. I do enjoy life. I'm very content with who I am and with everything I have. So, yes. I do enjoy life. Deep. Realest thing you ever heard, guys. Realest thing you ever heard. Do you enjoy life? Okay, Panda, I was gonna say the same thing as to why does it sound like a threat, but I know who made this comment, so I know that it's not a threat, but I can see where you're coming from. Do you enjoy life? Do you enjoy living? March 13th, that's crazy, Stormy. That's crazy. Now Stormy's in on it too. My goodness. Yeah, now it's over for me, for sure. Now it's over for me. Yes, I do enjoy life. I am quite fond of it. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Okay. that was all the questions that I had received through either the suggestion channel or through the tweet or through YouTube. So if you have any questions that you would like to ask me, by all means, I'll be more than happy to answer. But yeah, now it's just gonna just chill, kind of chat. But the vacation was good. I haven't talked too much about it yet, but I had a good vacation. I left Friday morning, and I did figure out when flying over from the East Coast to the West Coast that it's much better to connect in Texas than it is at other places, because usually I have a connection either in like New York or I have a connection in Chicago. But that's one thing that I'm going to need to look at now when I start flying over to other like to the West Coast or whatever. Is the flight that I did recently was it was a 3-hour flight to Texas and then a 2-hour flight home. And that worked out really well. I do really like the flights being structured like that, where it's fly over for 2 hours and then a 3-hour flight. It's much better because the flight I originally did, it was a 6-hour flight to get to the West Coast. It was pretty rough. As a former airport person, Texas is 100% the best connection. Yeah, okay. Having been to New York, Chicago, Texas, I think I really like Texas mainly just because of the connection, and just the short flight between Texas and the West Coast makes it a lot more bearable compared to the you're spending 3 hours on a flight compared to 6 hours on a flight. So it's like, which one would you rather do? And yeah, it's definitely a lot more doable doing a 3-hour flight compared to a 6-hour flight. Which is probably not in the winter. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, that's how it was on Monday when I was flying home. The weather was really bad on Monday, so they canceled my flight. That's why I didn't get home, and that's why I don't have my stream schedule ready just yet, which I will work on after this stream and I'll post it as usual. But it's why I don't have my stream schedule ready, because I got home extremely late last night and I was very tired. And then today I was just like, I just need to get through work. The stream schedule will be going up today. I just need a little bit of time to work on it. But yeah, the weather canceled my other flight, but it did mean I got to get home. You know, I mean, at least the flight was better, and I got home. And yeah, no, it was an okay flight. I slept on most of it. I slept on both flights, man. I have a travel pillow with me, and it is so easy to just pull out the pillow and just fall asleep. It's so nice. It's so nice. But I do agree, not the winter for sure, unless you bundle up. Like, I think it's okay to travel in the winter as long as you are prepared for the temperature that you're going to be going into, whether it's cold or hot. And as long as you prepare that, and as long as, you know, I think you should be okay. Also, one sec, let me get a drink real quick. Okay, sorry. I was hydrating. How tall are you? You said in a stream a bit ago that you are tall, so just wondering. Do I give an exact height? I'm not gonna give you an exact height, but I am above 6 foot. I will tell you that at least. I am above 6 foot. So I am tall. Yes. Which makes which I will say, it does make airliners uncomfortable. Depending as to where I sit, it does make flights somewhat uncomfortable because of my legs. But yeah, I am above 6 foot. Except the tree octopus. No. Dude, am I gonna get the repo treatment? Wait, okay. Please tell me, have you guys seen the repo, Fortnite skins? If you have not seen the repo Fortnite skins, let me know. I will pull up a picture of them. They are so cursed. Okay, hold on. I got you. Hold on. Repo Fortnite skin. Here we go. Dude, these things are so... Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I hate it so much. Okay. So, just to give you an idea... where did this... Give me a second. I need to find out where this saved. Okay. Okay, I did save here. Okay, perfect. Okay. To give you an idea... That is a normal, like, that's a normal skin next to the repo skin. Dude, it's so cursed. If you've ever played repo and know how short the repo bots are, it's so cursed. Yes, long boys indeed. Yes, they are just stretched. It is crazy. That's what they did to Pomni, right? Fortnite also just did the Amazing Digital Circus collab, and Pomni just got stretched out. Pomni, Kane just grabbed Pomni by the legs and by the arms and just pulled her out. And they were like, "Yeah, here's the Pomni skin." It's like, oh my god, dude. They did that to the repo characters. They did this to the repo characters. Look at them. It's so bad. I mean, I get it. They did it so they could be playable in the game, and they, you know, and so that the hitbox was fair for everybody. But good lord, is it just extremely cursed. It's even bad. It's even more worse in game because you can do emotes with them, right? And yes, it is just as bad. That's what I'm saying, Claude. That's what I'm saying. It should have been a back. It should have been a back. Blah blah blah. It should have been a back bling. Exactly. Yes. It should have been a back bling. I know that it wasn't introduced until recently, but it also should have just been a companion. It really should have just been one of the companions. Like why? Who at Fortnite decided that we're gonna add the repo skins, and then we're just gonna make them this? It's so bad. It's so goofy looking. It's crazy. Just look at these legs, man, and the arms, and just, oh my god, dude. It's like you said, it should have just been a back bling for sure. It just looks terrible. Pomni twerking, dude. You should see the repo bots twerking. It's so cursed. It's so bad. Imagine being one of the 1,000 employees fired from Epic. And your legacy at Epic Games was making the long boy repo bots. It would be funny seeing little repo guys running around. It would. That's what I'm saying. The companions or whatever you want to call them, the sidekicks or whatever Fortnite calls them. Yeah, it would have been 1,000 times better. Which, speaking of, by the way, how many of us have repo? Because I saw repo did an update a few months ago where they added the cosmetic options now, where you can get cosmetics by playing the game. And I would like to do a collab on repo, not necessarily a collab, but like a community night. I want to do a community night on repo. I want to check out repo again. I know we played repo a while ago. We did play repo a while ago, right? It was during the Thanksgiving community night. I think it was during the Thanksgiving community night is when we played repo. Yeah, that too. They added cars, yes. Didn't they also add a dedicated mode that you can like race? That there are races in Repo now? Like you can race around in the cars? I think that was something else that I saw. But yeah, no, dude. These Repo skins are cursed. I mean, it's like I said, the only thing that I can understand about them making those skins and why they made it that way is because they wanted the justification of the hitbox, because they didn't want people to have an unfair advantage if the hitbox was smaller on them, because everyone would just use that skin. But at the same time, it looks so weird. The races for last man standing, dude, that sounds so fun. Okay, actually, that sounds really, really fun. I need to check that out now. I really want to play that now. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. The races for that. Okay, cool. So it's just a free-for-all then. It's just a free-for-all race. That's sick. Yeah, we will definitely have to check it out at some point. I would give them mechs like the South Park one. Oh, okay, wait, that's so true. And you know, they could have had, you know, the little cart that you have to wheel around in Repo with your items and stuff in it? You could have had that be the seat. You could have had them sitting in the item cart and then have the mech be built around it and have the little Repo guys, you know, sitting in the minecart thing, in the cart thing. Why did my stream just lag? I have no idea. Sounds like Twitch. Last time I played Fortnite was the Power Rangers collab. I'm trying to think. When was the last time I played Fortnite? I think I stopped playing Fortnite either around the Power Rangers collab or a little bit past that. I think the last thing that I remember was I did buy the Suisei skin in the shop. I do remember that. But aside from that, I don't remember. I don't think I played it past that point. Why did my stream just like means still thinking you need another shower? You heard the man. You heard what he said, Claude. Time to go take another shower. I haven't spent since the Spider-Man one. That's completely fair, Stormy. I know I hopped back on for the Power Rangers one. I know I hopped back on for the Daft Punk one. Oh, dude, the Daft Punk one. I have to say that's probably the best collab they've had in a very long time. I really, really, really liked the arena and the studio, like being able to, or the, sorry, the I like the arena that they added for Daft Punk in Fortnite. When they were doing their live performance, it was so cool. I really that like I said, that has to be my favorite Fortnite concert for sure. Just everything about it was so cool. The attention to detail was really, really awesome. I love the main room, being able to go in and it's just playing different Daft Punk songs from their live album or their live show. Like it was beautiful. It was awesome. I cast stinky garbage. Now you have to shower too. No. I can't believe it. I can't believe Claude would do such a thing to me. How could you do that to me, Claude? But I will say, not to go off topic, but my flight home was a bit interesting because originally it was supposed to be the reverse of flying out for about 6 hours Oh, sorry, not 6 hours. 3 hours stopping, and then like flying home. But this time, what ended up happening was the flight that I was a part of got canceled. So I had to sit here at like 3 in the morning, be like, "Hey, my flight got canceled. Can I get a new one?" And thankfully they did. Thankfully they did give me a new flight, but it's still like, man, I thought I was gonna miss my flight, but thankfully I did not. Okay. Thankfully I made it home. Still a little bit later than I was expecting, but I made it home, and that's all that matters. I still can't believe you threw that at me, Claude. What the heck? There's airlines for you. Well, I mean, okay. It makes sense as to... I'm bald now. Oh my god. It makes sense as to why they canceled it, though. They had canceled it due to the weather. They had... So I got on an earlier flight, but the reason why the first one was canceled was because of due to the weather. So, I mean, it makes sense. I'm not going to argue that. Plus, I got rebooked for free anyway, so... No loss for me. Oh wait, you're in the ocean, so you're kind of in a 24/7 shower. Exactly. I don't need to get out of here. I'm always showering. I mean, that is definitely one way to look at it, of it being a 24-hour shower. That is one way to look at it. Smells like a fish. The unfortunate consequences. You don't have to take a shower anymore, as you're always clean, or if anything happens you become 100% clean without having to shower. The issue is you smell like a fish every time. Would you take that deal? Would you take that deal? You never have to shower for the rest of your life, and you're always 100% clean. But if you do that, you smell like a fish. I do not like rebooking people unless they were nice. Yeah, I mean, that's fair, Panda. My flight was already rebooked from the app itself, so I didn't have to worry too much about it. But I also understand the same time of, yeah, depending on the customer's attitude, just being like, yeah, I can't rebook you, sorry. You wouldn't take that? I mean, okay, I guess that's fair, yeah. Never have to shower, but you always smell like fish. Which, I mean, it makes sense as to why you wouldn't want to take that anyway. Completely fair. Okay, Panda. What was your craziest experience working for an airliner? Like, what was your most crazy experience? And what was your most favorite experience? Is it coverable? Yes, it's coverable by deodorant. However, deodorant wears off, so you have to replenish your deodorant every I don't know how long it would be. Maybe every couple of days, maybe a day, maybe 3 weeks, who knows. But yes, it is coverable. You just have to put deodorant on. However, it gets bad if you run or if you sweat. If you sweat, then you smell it. Watched a person get tased right in front of me as I was booking them a flight. That's crazy. Wait, what? Wait, Panda, why did they get tased? That's crazy. Sorry, hold on. Let me give me a sec. Okay, there we go. Scented body oil? I mean, I guess that could work, yeah. I don't think I've tried or ever had any scented body oil, but yeah, that could definitely work. Don't know, cops just showed up and the guy got tased. Well, it's like you said, when you're in the middle of just working and then boom, some guy just gets tased. It is kind of random. Mid-book is crazy, yeah. Okay, sir, where would you like to go? Yeah, I would like to go. Just gets tased. Yeah, that's crazy. I wonder if the news ever talked about that. I wonder if the news ever was like, yeah, this guy was actually just a seasoned criminal. That was just right time, right time, right place. But I will say, mid-book is kind of crazy. That's really funny. Here you are, just hoping this guy book a flight. Boom. Just gets zapped immediately. Nah, it's a small airport. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Completely fair. So the news don't cover it? I see. I'm sorry. My apologies. Okay, what else was I thinking of? Gastronomy had said scented body oil, but there was another thing that I was thinking of aside from that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, mid book is definitely the craziest though. That is yeesh. I can't imagine. Oh wait, no, that's well, yeah, I mean, if you want to share them, by all means, Panda, please go ahead. I was gonna say the one that happened to me about a year ago was when Panda, I assume you're familiar with Frontier. But yeah, if you have other airport stories, feel free to share them, by all means. Oh boy, Frontier. Okay, all right. I will say this: for the cost, it was actually a pretty reasonable flight. However, I think it was like everything leading up to that flight was crazy. Okay, so when I got to the airport, mind you, this is when I was flying out from LAX. So I was flying out from Los Angeles, and what I didn't know is Frontier isn't even in one of the terminals. You have to get on a bus to go out to Frontier. Frontier is in its own separate like area. You can't even walk or like take the train to it or anything. You have to get on the bus. So we got on the bus and then we sat there. And mind you, I think the flight was leaving. I think it was a night flight for me. So the flight was leaving at, I think, like 10 p.m. And we got on the bus. I sat down. And then we just sat there for like 10 minutes. Because people who were up top, because the way of how you got down to the bus was obviously through the stairs. People were like running down the stairs and then trying to hop on the bus before the bus left, because that was not that was the last one to Frontier, but that was the closest one to the Frontier terminal. So after that, we got to the Frontier terminal, and we finally pull up, we finally get out, and then we're just waiting. I get to my gate, I'm just hanging out. And then you start hearing commotion down the jet terminal, right? Like down the jet thing that's connected to the flight. And it's this guy, and he's just being extremely rude. He's just, he's just being the typical nuisance, right? Like the typical public nuisance. So we wait for him to get cleared out. He finally gets cleared out. The plane is delayed by like 30 minutes, I think. So we hop on the plane, right? We get on the plane, everyone's seated, we're all sitting down. That one guy apparently didn't get thrown out of the airport or anything. They were just kind of like, security showed up and was like, hey, don't do that again or we're kicking you out. And well, he didn't learn the lesson the first time, because he boarded the plane and then he started to talk back to the flight attendants, and then he just sat there playing games on his phone at max volume and refusing to cooperate. And it got so bad that the pilot had to come over the PA and was like, hey, so and so, if you don't stop, we're kicking you off the plane. And that's exactly what happened. He did not get off the plane. So security came up and ripped that guy out of his seat and dragged him down the blade off of the plane. So let's just say that while my Frontier experience flight wise was perfectly okay, let's just say that the people that were on Frontier, like on the Frontier flights, were definitely characters. Embarrassing, dude. It was so bad, Stormy. Like, this was a grown adult. This was an adult that was doing this, by the way. I should clarify that as well. This was an adult that was doing that. So it was even more embarrassing to have security show up and just pull this guy off the plane. It's crazy. It is extremely embarrassing. So while my flight experience with Frontier was perfectly fine, the people aboard the flight are definitely characters. But yeah, Panda, what other stories do you have, Panda, from having worked in the airliner industry before, or the airport industry before? How can you act like that in public? I don't know. Stormy, it's crazy to say this, but there's a lot of people that you could ask that of, oh, how do you act like that in public? And then they just give you just the most terrible answer ever. Do people not feel shame? Apparently not. Beats me. I've got no idea. I feel like they would, right? Like, you feel like, how are you not embarrassed by this? How do you not feel shame from this? Apparently some people don't. No idea how and no idea why, but apparently some people just don't feel any shame of, yeah, I'm acting like a complete nuisance, but it is what it is. People lose common sense when they enter the airport 100%. That has to be the case. That really has to be the case, because I've seen that before. Especially on some of the airliners too, with how people act. Yeah, I've seen it before. I wouldn't say it's barbaric, but it's definitely you know what I mean? It's like, oh man. I fall in public and I'm done for that day, right? Oh wait, okay. I'm so glad you brought that up, because while it's not a good thing, it's also not a bad thing either, because nothing happened past that point. But when I was at the hotel that I was staying at, someone had spilled coffee on one of the steps but did not tell hotel staff. So I did not know that there was coffee on the stairs, and I tripped, and I immediately, I almost hit the floor. I'm so glad that I was able to catch myself before falling all the way down. Well, it's okay because I caught myself, so it wasn't like I didn't get hurt, but it was just like I wasn't expecting, coffee to be there, so I slipped, but it's all good. I caught myself. But I do have to agree, Panda. I do have to agree. People do lose all common sense when they enter an airport, and I don't know why, nor do I know how, but it's just this common phenomenon where when you enter an airport, you just have to be the biggest nuance ever. And I don't understand why. I don't understand it at all. It's just ridiculous. Had a person trying to go to Warsaw, Poland, and somehow they ended up in the States. He threw a fit and started throwing stuff. Bro, how do you get on the wrong flight? I have never done that, and I hope I never do. But do you not check either what gate your flight is under, or as to what country the flight is going to? I feel like you have to be pretty like dumb to do that. You have to be either really dumb, blind, or like just be this guy. Like just start playing in the yeah. Just get onto any plane he sees and it's just like, oh, I'm getting on this plane. He threw a fit, started throwing stuff. Well, I mean, it is his fault. I mean, hey, I wouldn't say he got a free trip to the States, but I mean, this is the air. Honestly, it has to be. It has to be. It has to be the air. Like, how else do you explain it? It either has to be the air, or it has to be the water bottle refill stations. I don't know if you've ever seen those, but it's like a it's like a 2-person water fountain, and they have the water dispenser there. Ooh, air. Air makes you ugly. Airport air makes you dumb and angry. Yeah, I can attest to that. I do fully agree that. Yeah, I do fully agree with that. I do miss the just getting on a flight after work just for fun. Went to Chicago just for a chili dog and flew back. Dude, that's crazy. Wait, okay. So how did that work? When you were flying for stuff like that, did you just hop on any flight you wanted, or did you like check the app or something and like, I want to go here, flies for free? That's gotta be crazy. Yeah, I want a chili dog. Hops on a random flight, hops off, grabs chili dog, eats it, hops back on a plane, flies back over, all within a day. That's crazy. But how did that work anyway? Did you get food for free, or like what were your benefits for working there? Because I am curious about that, especially with the perk of just being able to catch a flight and then hop over. I think that's pretty crazy. Did you have to reserve the flight, or could you just hop on any flight that you wanted if you saw that the destination was interesting? 3 flights in the US but on standby. You can plan. If you can plan, you get on any flight. Ah, okay. I see. What motivated you to become a VTuber? Also, hi Ringo. Hello. What motivated me to become a VTuber? Honestly, I've always had like a passion and a drive for content creation, and I've always had an interest of either becoming a full-time content creator or just turning my hobby into becoming a content creator. So that was really the biggest motivating factor for me, is just the fact that I've always had an interest in content creation and VTubers, and it just so happens to work out that, hey, I mean, those are my 2 favorite things. So yeah, that's why I honestly wanted to become a VTuber, was just the enjoyment of it. But yes, also hi Ringo. Welcome in, Ringo. Okay, but free flights on standby. Okay. Well, no, that's pretty cool, Panda. I've never worked at the airport before, so I wouldn't have too much of an opinion. Like, yeah, I've never worked for an airliner before, so I wouldn't know. If the seats are open, you can book a seat like 3 hours before. But you see how many people are on the flight and how many seats are open. It's so easy. Dude, I need that. I need that myself, man. Man, I need that for myself. I need to just be able to see a flight and be like, how many seats are open? How many people are going where? And then just be like, okay, I'm just gonna hop on another flight. But that would be so helpful if I had something like that myself, just so I could see where people were sitting, and just so I could see what I could rebook. Oh, we could got first class to Japan and back. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. I would love to do something like that at some point. But that's crazy. Man, I don't get any deals like that. I mean, obviously not because I'm I don't work for the airport, but that is crazy. Like, that's really cool. Sounds gonna leave us for an airport job? No. I'm already doing a decent job at my job. I'm not leaving you guys for an airport job. What are some countries you want to see one day? Off the top of my head, I guess it depends where, but like Ireland, Scotland, maybe the UK, the Swiss Alps, Sweden, Canada. I think that's a good portion of who I want to see. Sorry, what countries I want to go see. Yeah. It's very mentally draining, too, whenever the delays. That's what happened. Okay, ironically, my second flight also got delayed, but thankfully not to the same extent. My flight only got delayed by a few minutes, but we were still able to board and get taken off and everything. But yeah, I don't like delays. It sounds mentally draining, honestly. Yeah, that's just crazy. That's still very cool. Being able to get first class to Japan though, that is pretty sick. I won't lie. That is very cool. One of my flights I was in charge of got delayed 8 hours and another 4, then it canceled. Had to rebook everyone 3 times. Man, that sounds frustrating. What I want to know is, if it got delayed for that long, why not just cancel it? If it's gonna get delayed for 8 hours and then another 4, it should have just been canceled before any of that happened. That's crazy that it still went on for that long. I wish I had first class when I went. The plane got hot. Yeah. I did not get first class on my flight either. I've been wanting to check it out on a flight to Japan, but that is money that I do not have. That is money that I do not have first class money. Who knows? It's a mystery. Fair enough. I mean, okay. At least it wasn't as bad as my flight in August, because my flight in August, this was when Air Canada was going on strike, and I did not know Air Canada was going on strike, and I was going to fly out of Japan on a Saturday, but Air Canada went on strike and canceled my flight. However, it got me onto a flight that was Saturday night, and it did mean I was able to go to Kamiket. Which, if you're unfamiliar with what Kamiket is a large convention, like physical media convention in Japan. So I was able to at least go to the summer one, which was fun. I'm never doing the summer one again, but it was at least enjoyable being able to go to Kamiket for the first time. But I will say, having experienced summer Kamiket, never again, man. I'm never gonna do summer Kamiket ever again. That was insane. If I did not have my umbrella to shield myself from how hot it was, it would have been over for me. It would have been over. Pro tip: if you have an event like a wedding, please fly a day or two before the event and not day of. Yeah, fair enough. How much Japanese have you learned before you went? I didn't learn too much Japanese. I mean, I know basic phrases and basic understanding, but I didn't learn too much. I just kind of went because it was a group of friends were all planning it, and I was like, I've never been, so I want to go as well. And we went. I mean, it's like I said, I know like basic amounts of it. I'm not fluent in it by any means, but I know a small amount. I know a tiny amount, enough to get around for sure. However, I am not conversational or fluent with it, so I would like to get better at it though, don't get me wrong. I would like to get better at speaking Japanese. I think that would be pretty cool. Being able to speak a different language would be very nice. Okay. I think I'm going to hop off from there. I still need to go make my stream schedule and post that, since I have not posted that at all and I forgot to make it. So I do need to hop off and make my stream schedule before I go to bed. Okay. Okay. Speaking of that, I do need to check out a game on Thursday. I was thinking of doing Little Nightmares. Okay, before I go, has anyone heard of this game? Mecha Chameleon. Has anyone heard of Mecha Chameleon? Because I want to buy it and play it and then like stream it and stuff. But I don't know if it has public lobbies or not, because that's the only way I think I can play it, is if I just play it through a public lobby. Nope. Okay. All right. Then I'll have to figure it out myself. Then I'll probably download it tonight and see, because it seems fun. It looks really, really fun. I just need to download it and give it a try. So that's what it's probably gonna be. It's either gonna be Mecha Chameleon or Little Nightmares. After this stream, I'm just gonna open up Mecha Chameleon and see what that lobby situation is like, and then if I can play public lobbies, then I'm gonna play public lobbies. If I can't, then more Little Nightmares. And then, but I also need to finish Mouse PI as well. I still need to keep playing Mouse PI, so that is another thing as well that I need to do, is finish out the Mouser. The Mouse PI. Did the playlist stop? Oh, it did. Whoops. But okay, everybody, thank you all so much for stopping by. Thank you for all the questions. I hope I was able to answer all of them, or as many as I can. And yeah, as usual, now that I am back home, I'll be streaming on Thursday as well. I will also check as well to see if the back rooms I'll see if the back rooms is available for streaming or not, because if it is, we're gonna do that Sunday. We can have a watch along on Sunday, but I need to double check it. So let me go figure this stuff out after stream, and I will be posting my schedule after that. So yes, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to have everyone here as well. Thank you so much for the raid, Sugar. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you everybody for stopping by, and I will see you on Thursday for either Mecha Chameleon or some more Little Nightmares. I'll figure that out very shortly. So, good night everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. And I will see you on Thursday. Good night.